be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Make it last forever. Friendship never ends. If you wanna be my lover, you have got to give. Taking is too easy, but that's the way it is. Tell me what you need.
What is up, folks? It is iChat, the queen of inappropriate. So I find out today. I'm here to do a video with you because Amberlynn decided to make a video showing her entire body. Because that's what we do when we want people to be nice to us. We hand them ammunition on a silver platter. Tell them to be nice to us. Anyways, as you've seen from the picture before this, my son decided to go the route this morning of the Uno cards instead of the Pokemon. Everything went fine. He didn't have to use them. I'm proud of him. But yeah, what actually happened was the kid was on a field trip. So, worked out very nice. But the funny thing about it was not only did he bring Uno cards for himself, but he brought some for his friends. He's good looking out. He's definitely one of those homies who would take a bullet for you. Proud of him. Definitely proud of him. In a strange way. But yeah. They're doing that end of the year thing where you go to the local high schools and you see how nice it is and everything like that, and you see how the high school runs because he's in middle school. But it was the high school that he's not going to. He's not zoned for it. It was the other high school, and that kid zoned for that high school today. So he got to sit around school without the threat of being pummeled into next week and trying to figure out how to, you know, use the lose a turn card or Uno reverse, something of that nature. He didn't have to worry about that. It was kind of nice. He said he's going to bring him tomorrow, though, just in case. But with that out of the way, you guys know I like to do my videos. We watch a video together, cringe in unison like the family that we are. Comments where comments are due. Slap on your happy faces, act like you're going to be here. But let's get this show on the road because it's very hard out here for her to get attention unless other people give it to her. So let's get this show on the road.
Hey guys.
Someone's happier than a pig in shit. She's loving this. I'm still not saying hi to you. It's not happening.
So welcome to a new video. So I just want to say thank you so much for all the support.
I didn't give you any.
I appreciate it so much. You guys have no idea. This is what's gonna keep me on track because positivity for me helps me. Negativity sends me in like a little binging moment because it's just triggering and I want to numb those bad feelings. So
wait a second. You said when someone said something in your little Instagram, whatever the hell, why don't you take a break from social media if this is wearing down on you? And you said social media has nothing to do with your mental health. Oh. You're a liar. That's what that is. Well played. Well played.
I'm actually eating right now.
Why are you not filming a video whilst eating?
So a lot of people are asking, why did I premiere my weight loss video? So I premiered it because I knew that you couldn't skip ahead in the premiere and you had to actually sit there and listen to what I was saying. I felt like it was really important to me that people didn't skip ahead just to see my weight. I really wanted people to listen to what I had to say, and that was the only way that I could do it. And I wanted to be in the chat with you guys and see what you guys thought and everything.
Translation. I wanted to make sure you guys heard everything I blame on you. And I wanted you guys to feel as sorry as you possibly could for me. Because I need that sympathy. I feed on it. And plus, the longer I bathered on, I got that AdSense to feed my addiction. Earrings don't buy themselves. And Torrid doesn't let me just get things for free. And if I remember correctly, she was not really writing shit in the chat, now was she?
Like that. So that is the reason why I premiered it. I've never premiered a video before, and it seemed like you guys actually enjoyed it.
I know for a fucking fact none of us enjoyed that shit. I know your ass enjoyed that shit, because you're a sadist. You know, the rest of us thought that was some stupid ass bullshit.
So, I am actually eating buffalo chicken breast with loaded cauliflower.
Cauliflower. Cauliflower. Cauliflower. Say it with me, kids. Cauliflower. I'll use it in a sentence. Amberlynn Reed cannot say the word cauliflower. Shit, now I'm saying it. It's cauliflower. I wish I could shove 10 pounds of cauliflower somewhere God won't find it, but it will seriously inconvenience Amberlynn as far as walking is concerned.
And that's what it looks like. So, it has been brought to my attention. I'm not trying to like defend myself, validate things or anything like that. It has been brought up by a lot of people that I lied in my what I ate today video. Okay, so I am using a subscription service called Freshly. I've been using it for a few weeks now, and I've been saying in my videos since the beginning of January that I was afraid to reveal like my weight loss plan, like what I've been eating and stuff. So I didn't want to come out and downright and be like, okay, so I have a chef cooking for me, and I'm paying that company to cook for me. I didn't want to reveal that. So if you go back and watch my what I ate today video, not once in the video did I say that I cooked it or anything like that. I just, in that moment and during that video, I was not ready to be like, yeah, this is a meal subscription service. Obviously, eventually I was going to say that. I wasn't ready for the backlash. I slowly wanted to get into things because I know a lot of people don't agree with like warmed up TV dinners. See, it's not even a TV dinner.
I think you didn't want to tell us is because a few times before when people have mentioned that, you said you didn't want to do it because basically it doesn't teach you good eating habits. And you need to know how to do it yourself. And you didn't want to have that thrown back in your face.
I'm gonna show you guys real quick. It is called Freshly. They're not frozen. They're cooked the night before you receive them. They're never frozen. They're not processed. And I can go into that more. It's definitely helped me lose weight, you guys. I can tell you that. I can go into Freshly more, and I can even give you guys a link that if you guys want to try it, you can get $40 off.
The only part of the whole meal thing that made it seem like she was saying she cooked it is when she was eating that meatball thing. And she said it has the, what was it? The cauliflower mash. And you were saying the whole bit about how if you don't think you'll like the cauliflower mash, you should just cut up half a potato in there and mash it with it. It'd be the same as mashed potatoes. That gave me an impression that you made it. It seriously did. I'm just saying, that gave me the impression that you made that. I don't see anything wrong with eating meal services. A lot of people do it. Cuts down on a lot of food waste and shit like that too. You guys would be surprised. It took me forever to cut down on food waste in my house. Like, you have to, like, add up portion sizes for each person in your house. It's fucking difficult. But yeah, sometimes those food services are a pretty good thing. I actually want to try one. But see, I'm a broke bitch.
But I don't want to, like, go through all that right now. But I am eating the buffalo chicken. And I've actually never had this one before, so I do want to try it on camera. I will tell you, their food actually tastes really good. Okay.
Does anyone else get annoyed when she does that? It's like if I did this. Okay, okay. And then, what is that? When you go drink a coffee somewhere, do you sit in the middle of a coffee shop and do that? No. You shut the fuck up and you drink your coffee. What the... Why? Why? Why does she need sound effects and weird noises and shit? Why can't she just eat it and shut the fuck up? Why do we need sound effects? Why does she have to agree with the food in her mouth? I don't get it. It's annoying.
That's delicious. It's definitely not buffalo-y to me. It's not spicy at all. And this is loaded cauliflower.
I hate the way you say cauliflower. I hate it. I just fucking hate the way you say cauliflower. I fucking hate it. So fucking much.
Yep, this is great. So for this whole thing, 470 calories. I don't eat a freshly for every single meal.
No shit, Sherlock. We could have guessed it.
But I just hope, like, I didn't feel like I was deceiving people. Because in my video, like I said, not once did I say, oh, I cooked this or anything like that, because I obviously didn't. I just truly was not ready to be like, yeah, I'm using this service. I was gonna wait a little bit, especially after I weigh in. So yeah, definitely let me know if you guys want to know more about Freshly, because I 100% recommend it. I really, really enjoy the food, and it helps me because it helps me learn new recipes.
You didn't cook it. It's not like the, it's not like those meals that you actually cook yourself. The ones that send with just the ingredients for, you know, whatever number of people you have in your home, and you make it. It's not like that. You said it comes already cooked from the night before. So, how is it teaching you new recipes? I just don't get that.
Helps me learn more about, like, the quantity of food I should be eating. And I just, like, hate cooking, so in the beginning of my journey, this is definitely helpful. So I really do want to eat this before it gets cold, but I want to talk about one more thing. I do have a weight loss Instagram that I made, and if you guys want to follow me on there, you can. It's at Pineapple Pinup, and there is 2 E's at the end of pineapple, so it's PineappePinup. So Pineapple Pinup. I'm not sure what I'm going to be posting on there. I did post something on there about a month ago, but I haven't posted really since. I'm not really sure what to post on there, so you guys can give me ideas if you want.
I swear to God right now, I'm not lying. When she just told us her Instagram name and then spelled it, I shit you not, 2 songs popped into my head. Pineapple Apple Pen and Apple Bottom Jeans. Boots with the fur. I don't know why. One played and then the other one. Holy shit, I don't know why. And why are we going to tell you what to post in there? Why are we going to do your job? If I have to tell you what is going to be posted there, it's just going to be pictures of your feet or pictures of your belly button. I'm going to tell you to post the most random shit there as possible. I don't know. Your big toe. Just many pictures of your big toe. If you're going to make me do your job, I'm going to screw it up. That's my name. My name is Jet. And you know what Jet does? The opposite of what you want her to do. Really is my brand. I'll give you some suggestions.
So I'm gonna eat this and I'll catch up with you guys later. So for those who want a full body shot, I feel like this is so funny. I will say, I've been asked, do you notice a difference in your weight? Like how you look with the weight loss? No.
No, because you look at yourself every day. So what little change that you have made, you can't tell. It always looks normal to you. You're welcome.
Not within my body, but I do notice like in my face, right here and right here. So not really within my body, but here's my body. So I don't notice a difference. Maybe you can, but with my weight, 53 pounds, you're not really gonna see it, unfortunately.
Okay, I'm gonna be jive honest. Her hips are a little smaller. And her chin. And her shelf. Her shelf ass is a little smaller. But not by much. But I do see a little bit of difference. I think it's because the shirt's not as tight. I'm not quite sure. But I still think this is a trap.
Hey guys, so it's actually the next day. I have a psychiatrist appointment, which it's very needed. It's a whole thing with my medicine, because they didn't let me get a refill this month because there's like a new thing where I have to see a nurse practitioner, where usually I didn't have to.
Yeah. The reason you have to go back after a while and get a new refill is so you can be evaluated to make sure the prescription or the dosage or both is correct and is working for you. But are you going to a psychiatrist or a nurse practitioner? Those are 2 different fucking things. 2 completely different fucking things. I'm fucking confused.
So I definitely noticed a huge difference in my mental state without taking my mood stabilizer. So I'm really excited to go back on that because I need it really bad. So I just got out of my appointment. We went to Kroger real quick because we wanted to pick up some sparkling ice water because I want to try not to drink a diet soda a day, instead have just sparkling water. I don't know. This is actually, I think, one of the only sparkling waters that I actually like. My lips are super dry because it's so cold outside. I actually need to put on some hand sanitizer. I forgot.
If it's cold outside, why aren't you wearing a jacket? And why would you put hand sanitizer on your lips? That's not supposed to go on there. But you can do you. I use hand sanitizer on my hands. I didn't know it could be used everywhere. I once saw a hobo use it to take a bath in an alley once. I mean, he seemed pretty satisfied rubbing it under his armpits and shit, but I mean, I still never saw him rub it on his face. So I mean, you do you.
So yeah, my appointment went good. I'm very glad. I have my medicine at the pharmacy right now. Are we still gonna pick that up today?
Yeah.
Because I still have one more of the one.
I'm sorry, what was that? One more the one? Hope you're not talking about your mood stabilizers, because you just said you were off them. I guess we're not trying anymore to fool people. We're just winging it. You're beginning to piss me off again.
So she did some testing regarding if I have ADD, and it looks like I do, and she wants to dive more into that, and she wants me to see someone for that. So that's a thing. But yeah, I mean, I don't really have anything else to update on. If you guys are new to my channel, I do take a mood stabilizer for being bipolar, and I mean, I don't really know.
Okay, Buckethead. So, in that short period of time, she did a test for ADHD, and apparently that's a thing. But it's this magical psychiatrist. That's the one thing they don't treat. They just don't treat that. It's not something they do. You are making it very hard for me to abide by the fuzzy bunny policy. I'm fucking serious. Just because people are all stoked on you now for losing 50-something pounds doesn't mean you can lie with immunity.
I just wanted to give you guys an update. I'm still trying to work on that. I guess we're getting some gas. And it was actually worked out perfect because Becky also had a therapy appointment at the same exact time and place as I had my appointment. So that worked out really, really well. So I actually just woke up from a nap. As you guys know, I'm trying to get my sleeping schedule under control. And usually when I go through this, it takes a little bit over a week, and my sleeping schedule is crazy in the beginning of it. A little update, or just like a back story. For like the last month, I've been falling asleep, I want to say about 10 a.m. to noon, and waking up at 5 p.m. and it just like wasted my whole day. Eventually it was like I was going to sleep at noon, but I was waking up at like 2. So I was like not getting that much sleep, and I was sleeping at the wrong times. So now currently trying to fix my schedule, I am sleeping 2 times a day for 4 hours each. I know like people are like, well, that doesn't make sense. It slowly starts to come together, and like tonight I see myself falling asleep at a decent time, which in my opinion, if I could fall asleep at like 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. and wake up at noon, drastically better. Like I'm totally cool with that, totally fine with that. So I see myself working my way towards that, and then eventually getting even better. But it's just a work in progress, and my psychiatrist wants to put me on anxiety medicine because she thinks it has like a really big part of it, and plus I do have really bad anxiety, and I don't feel comfortable being on anxiety medicine yet. So it's something her and I are definitely like working on, is figuring out techniques for anxiety. But as you guys know, when like your anxiety is crippling, it's hard to find those techniques, you know?
I have narcolepsy. I also have bipolar disorder, which is pretty much like a huge punch in the dick. So, I have one problem that makes me go to sleep pretty much a lot. Like a lot. But bipolar disorder, when I have manic, episodes, they usually start with insomnia. I can stay up for like a day or two, no sweat. It's just by like the second day, horrible shit starts happening. And my manic episodes, we call them the fall, because it starts with insomnia, and after that it's just a huge drop. I stop, like I basically start falling apart. So my kids call it the fall, because I basically just fall off the face of the earth mentally. I only have a few of them a year. If you have bipolar, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Even with having narcolepsy, you can still have insomnia. It happens. I've learned a huge lesson from that. Staying up to fix the sleep schedule, I mean, for people, some people, I could be fine. But people with bipolar disorder, that doesn't actually work. You could screw up your mental health by doing that. Your anxiety also. You have a lot of things working negative in your favor. Everyone knows, even with just simple depression, things can manifest physically when you have depression. Same thing with bipolar disorder. So adding something horrible onto the mix, like staying up like that, you're just basically making yourself a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest. You need to be more open with your doctor if your sleeping schedule is fucked up. I'm being honest here. Obviously, you can't be honest. And if you have anxiety, you need to get on medication. The fact that you're still fighting this whole thing tells everybody that you have not learned anything. You don't want help. You are still looking at this shit as, I don't want to do anything if it's not on my terms. You're sabotaging yourself. Congratulations. When I have insomnia, after like the second day, my brain starts making me micro sleep, which means shutting down. It's like a computer rebooting. I have micro sleeps. I will sit down and start staring into space. Even when I'm talked to, someone runs their hand in front of my face, I'll sit there as if I'm staring catatonic. They can yell my name in my friggin' ear and I can't hear them. And that is simply because my brain has shut off and gone unconscious, and then I come back up again in a couple of minutes, like a minute. It's called microsleeping. That's extremely dangerous. It says that your brain is making you sleep because it is that ragged and it can't go on any longer. It needs rest. And her body is already pushed to the limits. So what do you think her mind is like? You guys already know that sometimes I sound drunk and my eyes look drowsy. That's when I can't get to sleep when I'm exhausted. It happens. It's either something's going on with, my fibromyalgia when I'm in a lot of pain. I just can't fall asleep because I can't get comfortable, but I'm exhausted. It's the kind of thing that happens. There's nothing you can do about it. Except I'm honest with my doctor. So I actually have medication that I keep it upstairs in my bedroom. Hydroxyzine. They give me a pretty low dose. She should have something like that as an emergency. And she should take it at a time when it's normal to go to sleep. She should get in bed and take it, and that way she can get to sleep. I don't know why she's not being more responsible. This is a complete and utter mystery to me. She won't take anything for anxiety, but yet she tells you it's crippling. Must not be that crippling. That's all I have to say about that. This is ridiculous.
So, you guys are probably going to be like, what are you talking about? the beginning of the video, I talked about Freshly, that was actually from yesterday. And I've been doing Freshly since the beginning of January, so it's only been a few weeks and I've enjoyed it. It's helped a lot with like portions. The food is pretty good. Like, I stand by everything I said, and I definitely recommend it for people who like either don't like to cook, needs help with portion sizes, has a really busy life. You can use it for so many different reasons. But I was talking to a close friend of mine and we started talking more about healthy eating and learning how to, you know, do different recipes and meal prep and etc. etc. And it's like, seeing how well she's doing with that, because she also hates cooking, let me tell you, we both do, but seeing how well she's doing with that and kind of learning how to cook more for herself just made me realize that honestly, maybe I should be doing the same thing.
What in the fuck is wrong with you? Seriously. What the fuck is wrong with you?
That Freshly was great for, you know, the last few weeks. It helped me a lot. Kickstarted a path to knowing like portion sizes, because sometimes I can be really off with that. Like sometimes it's either too little, too much, like you just never know. My eating's never gonna be perfect. Like I still eat like veggie burgers, which those are like processed, but I love, you know, TV dinners like lean cuisine and things like that. But I just feel like the safest bet is like me, you know what? I gotta be honest. I'm scared I'm gonna get the flu. Hi. So a big thing is I haven't been wanting to leave my house at all. And that was one of the first reasons why I got Freshly, is because I knew I wouldn't really have to leave the house because food would be delivered to me. So another really big reason is like, my psychiatrist is like, you worry too much about the flu. And I'm like, I know, I get it. It's almost like I don't want to say I'm turning into a germaphobe, definitely not the case.
Totally, because germaphobes would clean themselves regularly.
But it's like I'm constantly using hand sanitizer, washing my hands. Like it's become like kind of annoying to myself, actually very annoying. But I need to kind of like get over that. And a big thing is like canceling Freshly. I'll be able to have an excuse to leave the house. I have to go to the store. I have to pick out my own food and really decide what I want to eat, what I want in my diet plan, what I want in my health journey, instead of relying on a food service. But like I said, I do recommend it. Don't you guys think that it would be better for me to choose my own foods and like actually get out of the house and like have to go do that for myself and cook more of my meals and things like that?
No. Not even the fucking slightest. You having as little control as possible over your diet is probably your best fucking bet. I think this will... yeah, I'm 99.9% sure this is gonna fuck you over. But... This is your circus, so you're the ringmaster of this bullshit. Have at ye, Captain.
I almost feel better when I eat like that. Like, obviously the last few months, October, November, December, like I wasn't using Freshly. I was strictly just getting my own food, and I feel like I did better because I was able to like choose what I wanted with Freshly. I think they have about 25 meals that you can choose from. I'm really just like rambling. I'm thinking about going to the store in a little bit. I know I did go to Kroger earlier today to get the sparkling water, which I'm glad I got, super good. But I think I want to go to Walmart because I want to make chili. I haven't made chili in a really long time, and it's just like the perfect weather to do so. I really feel like I'm like ranting and like rambling, and I don't know. Sometimes I just get like in a really talkative mood and that's just like how it goes sometimes. I think I'm gonna get up and do some steps because Rarity, she's playing with her cat toys. She's just...
Who gives a shit? Just go fucking take your steps somewhere. You're killing me. Sucking my will to live.
Having the time of her life. I know a lot of people don't like when I sit here and just yak and talk, but I really want to be transparent in my weight loss journey.
Fast forward.
So, I'm gonna stop rambling after this, I promise. Someone asked me on Instagram, because I like to do little Instagram Q&As. Someone asked me, when do you want to be 499 pounds by? And I said, I do have a goal date in my head, but I'm afraid to like say it out loud because I feel like every time I say it out loud, like it never comes true or whatever.
It ain't no birthday wish. What's wrong with you? I guess you know yourself that well that, you know, if you say it out loud, you'll sabotage yourself. So I guess it is like a birthday wish.
Whew, I'm still trying to catch my breath over here. Because it just seems like I always like say these goals out loud and like they never happen, but it's mainly because I don't work towards them. So I was thinking, if you guys are interested, it's a thought, that I can document daily weigh-ins until I get to 499.
Actually, how about no? I would really like to be stripped naked, put on the front of a pickup truck and driven through a cornfield till I bleed to death. Actually, that's what I'd rather do. And if you've ever run through a cornfield, you know that the corn husk leaves are pretty sharp. So I think I'd rather die by corn husk than get your daily weigh-ins. Thanks for thinking of us. I appreciate it.
Because I want to be 499 like in the beginning of March. Preferably March 1st, but I feel like that's not going to happen. There's me being a negative Nancy.
I was thinking more like a trolling Tina, but whatever.
Because like I said, I overate last night and I gained 4 pounds. And I know it's water retention. Like my fingers are super swollen, I'm gonna be honest. And my legs and my feet. But like I gained 4 pounds just from overeating for one night. And like I said, during this journey, it's happened a lot. And it usually takes me 2 days to 3 days to get it off. But I prefer daily weighing in. I know a lot of people are like against it. They think it's discouraging. I feel like it's just like what works for a certain person.
Why is it every single time she says something, she immediately follows up with, and I know people are gonna say, who gives a shit what people say? Just do the damn thing. What happened to, I don't care what people say, I want to share my journey. Obviously you care what people say, because you say it every fucking 10 minutes.
For me, if I only weighed in a couple times a week or only once a week, I would have not lost 53 pounds. I am a little scale obsessed. Can be bad, can be good. It's helped me a lot in this journey because I'm able to see, oh, okay, so I'm retaining some water or I gained some weight that day because of something I ate the day prior. So let's try not to eat that again. Or, oh, I ate this many calories this day, which I actually lost weight eating that many. So now I know that I can eat that many again. You know, just little things like that. And honestly, when I'm on track, majority of the time the scale is going down. And I know it's just because really big, beginning of my journey. I know it's gonna start to slow down, totally get that, but I really want to maybe document daily weigh-ins until I get to 499. If you guys are interested in that, let me know in the comments. I mean, I haven't really been checking those lately. I'm kind of scared too. I scroll through them randomly and I've gotten a lot of support as of late, so I really do appreciate that. But message me on Instagram if you guys want to see daily weigh-ins. I feel like that could be really fun. Beats per minute, 94. It's probably because I'm yakking out the mouth. I'm not like, it'll be okay, you know? Anyways, I'm actually gonna end this video here. I don't even know what I've talked about for the last like whatever long. One of these days though, coming up, I do want to film myself walking for the 10 minutes because I feel like there's gonna be a lot of people who are like, I don't believe you.
You know what I want? I want you to film yourself shutting up. But we all don't get what we want, do we?
That's okay. It's almost gives me satisfaction. I've talked about this before with my friends and stuff. It gives me satisfaction. This is gonna sound weird. I don't want anyone to be like offended or whatever. It gives me satisfaction that people think I'm lying about my weigh-in and that people think I'm lying about being able to walk for 10 minutes. Because knowing that I'm not lying and that it's almost a compliment that people think I'm lying because that means I've done something right. They're like, no, you're lying. That's not true. That makes me feel like, wow, people can't believe I've lost 53 pounds because that's a good thing. People can't believe I now can walk 10 minutes because that's a good thing. So it gives me some kind of like weird satisfaction. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna end this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Glad that's over. And why would you have weird satisfaction that no one believes you? No one believes you because you lie. And, okay, let me follow this logic. You think no one believes that you can do it. And you take it as a compliment because you've lost 53 pounds. And what? You've already said it doesn't show. You don't notice a difference. How is that a compliment? People are saying shit like you're still big. They don't believe you can walk for 10 minutes. Where the hell's the compliment? They think you're lying out of your ass. What have you been smoking? I don't get you. Anyways, like, subscribe, share. If you don't, it's fine. Then you guys just won't get to see my new video about me walking for 10 minutes. You just have to use your imagination. Because that's the way I roll. And when you say you don't believe me, I'll take it as a complete and utter compliment. Nah. Well, I'm out of here, guys. Be nice to each other. Tip your waitress. I'll be here all week. Deuces.